Alright. To curse the darkness. Let's see what we got next. Where are we going? All the way up north. Alright. Fast travel. At least we didn't have to fight a boss, and I didn't really waste any items, so that's a good thing. I don't gotta farm and pick up plants and whatnot to push forward. Let's see, how long we've been playing for? 35 minutes. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I thought. That's way too short. I mean, I guess I could end the video, but I'm not going to. We're just going to ride it out. Put another half hour in. Half hour, 45 minutes. Don't want to make the video too long. I used to make 45 minute to an hour long videos, and I'm not going to say people never came at me and said that they hated them, but I know that's typically not the norm on YouTube. Unless you are really, really popular, people don't watch, you know, your content like that, so. I mean, I know I do. Like, you know, when I watch people that I watch on YouTube, I don't care if they put up an hour video. I'll just watch it because that's like my main form of entertainment, so. I love long videos, me personally, but videos that are like 3 to 5 minutes, I mean, like, they just waste my time. You know, like, even 10-minute videos, I'll be like, man, come on. I'm trying to see something in the game. I'm not trying to just watch you do nothing. I'm like, oh, we walked 10 feet, talk to one person. Oh, that's the end of the video, guys. No. Even with commentary videos, I mean, I like, and that's probably why I make my commentaries about my opinions and stuff and not about, let's say, like, reactions or anything like that, because I just, you know, me personally, I just call that kind of fluff content, and I don't, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something that has meaning to it. And those reaction videos or something like that, how some people do them. I'm not going to say everybody does them the same way, but like those kind of people who just come out there, they'll watch a movie trailer, right? And they'll be like, oh man, that's good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You know, in the video, that shit pisses me off that they get views because you're doing nothing. There's no kind of effort there. None whatsoever. Okay. Really, dude? Like, I'm just passing through. You just had to pop out of the sand and shit like a graboid and eat my ass. But yeah, that's probably why, you know, you guys will never see a video like that from me. Like, even if I were to do like a reaction type video, it's going to be me. And I just don't like reaction videos in general. But if I were to do one myself, it's going to be me watching it and then doing like a 15-minute video talking about whatever it is, giving my opinion on it. Those type of reaction videos, I don't mind because it's like listening to like a typical commentary. But there's some people out there who just take like the most minimum effort ever on YouTube, and I just hate the fact that that they're popular and people watch their stuff. And it's like, I know it's just mostly probably kids who view that kind of sort of stuff because they'll just watch whatever it is that they like and don't think about everything else around it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I wish that people, I'm not going to say people were smarter. I wish people were better. I wish people had the same work ethic that I do. Let me just say that. That's why typically people who I'm sub to on YouTube, they're like either small-time YouTubers coming up because you'll get honest opinions out of them most of the time. Okay, or people who are like around, let's say, 600,000 subs or under. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come up. Trying to make it through. Come on. Let me get my roll on. There we go. Okay. I think we made it through. Yeah, we did. Okay. But like, you know, with me, with what I do, I'm not saying my content is so much better than somebody else's, but I'm at least willing to put the time in. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people out there aren't willing to do that. And hold on a sec. That's a nice sun right there. Look at that. It's like God is blessing me with his presence right now. Ugh. Calm that down. All right. Hey, come on, man. I was just, you know, killing your best friend. Oh, you just had to stop right there, didn't you? All right, now let me get his stuff. And where's my Taurus at, as a matter of fact? There you go. Oh, wait, I can do that? Hold up. Because, like, that first time, I didn't hit triangle. I hit X, and she just jumped on that bitch. Hell yeah! Alright, that is so useful. So I don't have to, like, walk up. Because normally with this game, I'm not going to say it's not finicky. But when you got to interact with something, it kind of reminds me of, like, The Witcher. Witcher 3 when it first came out before they patched it, where it's like you could be looking at something but you have to line your character up a specific type of way in order to pick up something, you know. And that just makes the animation so much more easier, because now I don't have to do it. I could just jump on his back and, you know, ride. I don't have to go to his side, stop, hit the animation, and then start moving. You know, I can just jump on there and go. Makes things so much more easier.
The Mad King Jiran's summer palace. A bulwark of 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐤 might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Alright, let's see what they have up in Sunfall. Isn't this the main city we were in before, or was that
more mercenaries?
Was that Meridian or whatever?
What sort of person sells their loyalty?
Yeah, I think this is a different city. This is a new city. Okay. Oh, this was the Asian spot. Okay, because I met their people before, and they were like, I helped them out with side quests that they had. But okay. And I'm guessing they just have the same armor. Seems like everybody got the same armor. Yeah. They don't really have anything new. And all the armor is like specialized to do certain things, and I just like the one I got on. I would wear something like this, you know, because I like the way certain sets look more, but you know, it's just not wearing you know, armor with, you know, with the benefits you want. It's kind of pointless in this game, so. Because it's not like, you know, you have overall overall defense stat you could dump points into. So I'm not going to get stronger with my defense unless I wear certain armor. But I do like the armor that I got on. So I know it's not perfect for melee strikes and everything like that, but I do like how it looks. And it offers me a decent defense.
The Sun Ring, the proud tradition of 𝐾𝐿.
Oh, please tell me I can participate.
Focus.
If the eclipse catches you here, you'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
Wait, whoa, what the hell was that?
Aloy, I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Oh, y'all see that? I mean, like from what I hear about this game is they can load up big open spaces because the game doesn't automatically load up everything at once. It only loads up what you can see, you know. And then like if I was in the wilderness, if I look behind me right now, it would be loaded. But right now, since I'm not looking at it, it's probably not loaded. And well, when I came up here, right, I thought that I jumped into like a cutscene or something. But then when it came back, it was no cutscene, and I was just standing there. I was like, hold on, did like my game glitch? Did like, you know, because I thought he was gonna be like, oh man, the focus messed up. It's even messing up with your vision or some shit. Like I thought he was about to say some shit, like some Metal Gear shit. But he just like kept going. Like the game was like, no, we just need to, you know, we need 5 more seconds. It's not ready yet.
If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any.
Game was like, no, we're not ready for you to see us. We haven't put on our clothes yet.
I'll take
Yeah, we're not going around. I'm just gonna
looking for
jump up here.
Should pay well.
By the glory of the sun
Put the helmet on him.
Behold,
no, his neck hurt.
𝐸𝐸, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
We at least know who runs this city, then.
Of radiant 𝐸𝐸 does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor 𝐸𝐸. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
you and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
we both know you're no
of the
killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
𝐸𝐸 is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
I like the way her character looks.
The way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
But the Kestrels.
But yeah, I really did like the way that chick looked. I mean, sexiness all aside.
They're going to see
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
But really? But yeah, like I like the way her character looks as far as her clothing and everything. And oh, okay, so I gotta manually jump it. Busted my head wide open. But you know, I like the way she looks. She looks like a sidekick type character, you know? Like, you know, you're too, you don't stand out too much because that's going to be your main character, right? But you could be like the main character's best friend, sidekick, or somebody that's going to be right next to the main character the whole time, you know? All right, let's see if we can actually do this without actually dying here, so. Oh, are we not supposed to go that way? Because I figured the game would kind of like auto, you know, Assassin's Creed auto jump me on there. But maybe that's not the case. Because, I mean, that's a path right there. There's no denying that that's a path.
It's a short drop from there.
Because that's telling me to go right there and then go down. So,
It makes quite an impression.
am I just supposed to manually do this? Like, wow. So R2 put me on there. Attacking put me on there. Not just jumping. So, let's see. Maybe I can do it now. Okay, see, now it's automatically putting me on there like it's supposed to. I was like, that first time, I was like, wait, how come the game then just put me on there?
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
All right, how come? Drop. Okay, there we go. That's the weird, like you have to manually disengage from the wall. I don't like that.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
So this is pretty much the game telling me, hey, look, you might be pushing the end of the game, you know. If you want to do any of those other side quests, now's the time. All right. I'm not really worried about the side quest, you know, all that much, because I know I'm still going to be playing the game even after I beat it. So, let me just do this here, though. Let me check my stuff real quick. Let me get some arrows going. And we got tons of crafting stuff though, so we should be good. Because I just don't know what I'm going to need going forward, so. Alright. Alright, are we supposed to go in here or jump up or what are we supposed to, oh, enter. I thought I had to go in the other way around the back.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello?
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
I swear I feel like I'm the clone of that one chick. Of the woman she thinks her mom is. It's like I'm a clone or something.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
What's it gonna vent? Alright,
I
air.
underestimated you. You'd think by now
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Alright, so we probably gotta go in, find what we need, and on the way out, we're probably gonna have to fight some enemies.
To Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps.
Man,
have a look around.
This is secretaries. They're getting their ID papers and getting HR, you know, getting their HR stuff sorted out. That's called a front desk.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available. Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Alright, so who got those snacks? See, this is the kind of computer that I want. I want, like, instead of, like, my desktop right now has, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screens, right? It's like, this is what I want. I want, like, some holographic Tony Stark looking stuff on my desk, you know, like, can't we do that now with technology? Like, or do we got, like, a wait, you know, do we got to wait 10, 20 more years? Like, because computers need to be, they need to be better than what they are. I'm not saying that, you know, they're not good, but I'm just saying, like, we're in 2017. Where's the futuristic stuff? Where's the flying cars? All that stuff.
Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies.
Figured as much.
Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. and here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable.
So I'm guessing either Zero Dawn wipes out humanity, or Zero Dawn somehow makes the machines fuse with technology or fuse with biological organisms or something.
We could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station.
Nope.
There will be
no
no
more
Earth
resources
left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Yeah, something has to happen because if life got wiped out,
makes sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
That's because Zero Dawn happened.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Yeah, I don't think she did. Like, if life did get wiped out, then it's going to be one of those things where Zero Dawn either, like, reseeded the population somehow, but unless you have genetic samples of a small group of people or in a facility somewhere of, like, thousands and thousands of people, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be impossible. So it either reseeded that way or maybe, and this is a big maybe, like I was saying before, maybe whatever Zero Day did made it so that the machines kind of merged with the biological organisms of Earth, you know, so that's why they're eating plants and they act like animals and stuff, even though they're machines. Or the third option, and I think this is the one that's most likely, maybe everybody living on the planet as far as humans, maybe they're like clones of people, let's say genetic samples that they might have had or whatever, kind of like reseeding but in a different kind of way. Or maybe they're just like machines and don't know it. Maybe they're like a human, maybe they're like Terminators, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're some kind of a biological, I don't know how you could say it, but some kind of a biological machine that mimics humans to a T, and that's why, there's people left, but they're not actual people, but they can still act like people, so to speak. I know I'm kind of fumbling over how to explain it, but it has to be one of those three things. Unless they had people in a space station somewhere on another planet, colonized, and then just pulled everybody back down to Earth after everything happened. But something happened to the machines to turn them from violent to, let's say, passive. And that's what I think what Zero Dawn did. Something had to have happened, and I'm guessing they're going to explain it once we get to a recording of the one chick.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place?
Can I? Oh, there we go.
Tomb?
Alright, that's where I gotta go, so...
There is some mistake.
I didn't mean to do that.
sharpen my arrow special.
I think there is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already.
Let this impale
nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters,
We're too
Japanese
close to the trap
calligraphy,
of print to stop us
𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞.
The data points. What do they contain?
Okay. I didn't mean to cut off the conversation, but I think they probably got her as a historian, just because they probably need somebody to track life, or, you know, to track the cultures and stuff. That way when life gets wiped out, they can, you know, do something with all that data. All right, let's see what I'm supposed to find. I'm just grabbing these collectibles. I mean, we can listen to all of this stuff, but I know I'm going to do that off camera because it's kind of boring for people to see. But if you guys want me to put up a video of just me going around playing all of this stuff, I don't mind doing that either. So just let me know down in the comments. But I know a lot of them are just audio logs and miscellaneous data and stuff about people in the facilities and things like that. So it's not super important. You know, it just gives you more backstory to the facility and places like that. Or at least it was in the other ones. Because it's not super important to the story, but it's just going to flesh it out, so.
Initiating playback.
𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world.
Alright, so I figured they're just reseeding everything, okay.
How not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
That's cool and all, but you can't, you know, store millions and millions of animals and plant DNA like that. I mean, I guess you could store it, but to get the trillions and trillions of seeds and genetic samples of every animal and plant and human on, well, humans you don't really need. You just get like a few million of them, but animals and plant life and everything like that, that's a huge undertaking, YouTube. You can't just grab that.
If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
I mean, I think Apollo is kind of working. I mean, they still have focuses. So I'm guessing that's what that does. Like, that, you know, that's supposed to pull in knowledge from, you know, the system to tell you what things are and interact and all that kind of stuff. And that kind of sort of half works, you know. So that's not completely down. But yeah, Hades, I'm guessing maybe that became, you know.
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
But maybe that was, you know, since they all said that they were independent, but they weren't AIs, or at least, you know, everything not, you know, not outside of Gaia. But maybe Hades became self-aware and decided to break away from the system. You know, it could have been that, or maybe he was programmed to do a specific task and, you know, messed up with those 3 laws of robotics, you know, and decided logically to do his own thing. Could be that too. Alright, what is this? Looks like some kind of futuristic CAT scan machine or something. I thought something was going to be in there since they allowed me to go in there, but I guess not. But yeah, since the game is telling me all of this stuff, I'm guessing I'm pushing towards the end of the game.
Intruder! Get her! Get over here! She's coming!
Don't die now.
He might be a problem. I know these rest of the guys, they're nothing, but
I'll survive! Hardly a hit!
hardly a hit, huh?
That hurt!
Are these guys gonna shoot me? Like, is the AI broken? Like, or can they just, are they not programmed to see me when I duck inside this doorway? Let me see. Okay, so yeah. So they're programmed to be stationary. That's what that is. They're not supposed to move, but they should have made them move, because that'd have made at least the fight a little bit harder. But it's like by making them stationary and not doing nothing, it's like there's no challenge. I could just exploit the system.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
There we go. Put that down. I didn't mean to pick that up. Alright, so game wants me to go that way. That's the door we gotta open. We probably gotta start one of those generators like we did before.
Here we go.
Yep, here we go.
Need to find the right configuration.
And last time this just completely just said the code, so I'm guessing, does this one have a panel like that too? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I remember at the last one I was like, well, why does this look a little bit different and things like that. I was thinking about it too hard. This just straight up told you the answer. So
Maybe there's a storage area
so that's left, up, left, down, right. So I'm guessing it's gonna be left, up, you know, just repeat the sequence. So we wanna turn it counterclockwise. Left, up. And this one's gonna be left, down, right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
It's like, why even have the puzzle if they're just gonna give you the answers, YouTube? Like, that's something I don't understand. Like, at least, I mean, if you're gonna do it like this, at least have a button. Just come here, push a button, and, you know, and then go back, you know? Because it's like, you might as well, you know? It's the same thing. All right, up, left, down, right, up. Okay. So why isn't this one turned on? Do I gotta do something else to turn that on, or do I gotta scan it first?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay, so this one's gonna be backwards, but I can't turn these on, so unless I gotta turn this one backwards, but I don't think I can turn this off now. So I'm guessing this is the code for it, but it's gonna be opposites. So I gotta figure out how to enable that to allow me to access it. Maybe there's another console or something I gotta hit. How do I get up to that second floor, though? There's a rope. Let me try and go back. Nope, the marker's still telling me to go in there. I don't get it. How am I supposed to turn that on? Let's see if I can see where this goes. All right, maybe there's something in here that I can that can activate that other panel. Okay, this leads me up to the second floor. What is that?
Found one. Looks intact.
Okay, so I probably got to put that in the empty one down there. And then that's going to let me activate the system.
That should do the trick.
And now I got to make these opposites. So this is going to go down. This is going to go right. And that's going to go up. So that's already right. And left and down. All right. So they're not opposites then, because that's opposite. Do I just got to follow the pattern again? I mean, why even have the note telling me, oh, yeah, it's backwards if they're just going to have me follow the pattern? Let me, because that's, yeah, because the opposite of up is down. So that's down, right, up, left, and then down. Okay, so yeah. So, all right, let me just follow the path then. Maybe I'm creating a puzzle where there isn't no need to. And if that's the case, why even have that stupid recording? Why does that recording tell you to, you know, to do something, you know, else than, you know, than what you should be doing? Stupid. Because you would think, just like in most games, the recordings would be the helpful hint to how you're supposed to do it, you know? But no, this game just gives you the answer. Alright. So still didn't do it. Okay, so if it's not that, it's not the opposite of that, and that's not the pattern, then it must be opposite of... Great, I can't see that one no more. Alright. I was going to say it's, maybe it's the opposite of this one, so... Alright. Try one more time here. Because I'm putting them in opposites. I don't get... Oh! Okay, I think I get it. Alright, so it's not that the arrows may be opposites. Maybe the layout itself is opposite. So, like, instead of putting the up arrow right there as the first one, it's either it's going to be like this. Either that's the right pattern, and you got to put it in, this way didn't work. So if it's not that way, then maybe you got to put that pattern in this way. Go from right to left instead of left to right. Or the layout could be backwards, and the bottom one is the first one that you got to put it in like that. That's what I'm guessing. That is what I'm guessing, because everything is up, down, including the little text right there. So let me try that. That's going to be up. Let me make this right. And then if it's not this, then it's the correct pattern, and I'm going to put it in the other way. Oh, no. All right, which one was this? This was up, right. Okay, down. So yeah, that was still right. Let me change that back. This is going to be right. And this last one is going to be up. Okay, so yeah, that didn't do anything. Okay, so then it has to be this way. This is the only other thing it could be. So that's going to be up, right, down. So this is going to be right. Either it can be two things. That's going to be right. It's going to be down. Up, right, down. And then this is going to be it's going to be that. And if this don't work, it's just you just have to put the sequence in backwards. All right. All right, so let me try that then. Let's try it up. This is going to be left. It's going to be down. It's going to be right. And this is going to be up. All right, let's see. Up, right, down. No, wait. Up, right, down, right, up. Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't get it. I mean, it's... Either it's one way or the other way. That's alright, so if this is upside down, so let me just plug it in from left to right again and see what happens. So the first one's going to be down. And this should be left. And this should be up. Even though I could have swore I did it this way before. That's going to be left, because I keep I gotta remember that this thing is upside down and backwards, so that's what keeps throwing me off, is the fact that it's upside down. So the first one, if I'm reading it right, should be, yeah, that's down, that's to the left. This one should be up, that's up, and the third one, that should be to the right. So let me turn this to the right. And this one should be this.
That did it. Door should have power.
Yeah, I thought so.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Yeah. So at least that one, I'm cussing the game out for no reason on that one, but because that one is like I was doing it right, but I forgot the fact that it was backwards, not upside, not just upside down.
Eclipse. They're here.
Now how'd they get in?
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Well, I just got to kill everybody in the room, you know. What's the problem with that? No, she acts like we're not a complete and utter badass. Like, seriously. No, I didn't even have to waste that arrow on him. What's up, guy? I've got you in the elbow. Out of ammo. Hold up, guy. I'll be right with you.
You will perish.
Ow. These are the most, like, passive bad guys ever. Like, no kind of emotion. Like, whoever they did, you know, to do the voice acting for the enemies, it's like the voice is good, though. Like, the voice is fine for them, but there's no emotion behind it at all. Like when I shoot somebody, it's, you know, it's no aggressiveness to us. Like, get ready for the shadow sting. It sounds like he's saying, you know, like he's reading a sentence, but there's no inflection, no, you know, like the difference would could be what I'm trying to get at is there's no inflection behind his tones. It's like the difference will be this: get ready for the shadow sting, or get ready for the shadow sting. You know, it's, you know, there's no kind of, you know, one is clearly more menacing than the other. It's like there's no kind of inflection in when they talk. It's weird because in most games, voice actors, you know, do that kind of sort of thing. That's why they, you know, they do what they do. And it's like in this game, I'm trying to think anybody in this game who has that. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's, yeah, nobody has that inflection. Aloy has it, but she seems kind of soft-spoken to begin with. You know, she, you know, but everybody else you talk to, they're all like that. It's weird now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, it's not necessarily bad. I guess it's a personal choice whether if you like that or not. But it's like very little inflection. Like the tones are right and what they're saying is, you know, is decent, but it's just, it's not. The presence ain't there.
Night comes.
That's the last of them.
Alert. H-lock structural failure.
All right, is this gonna be an elevator?
Alert. Structural failure prevents access.
All right, guess we gotta kill some more people. Whoa. Yeah, we gotta take them out.
You cannot run from righteous.
See, you can't run from righteous. It's like, no, you ain't the bad guy, man. That's what I'm talking about. It's like the same problem that Mass Effect has. Where like Mass Effect, right? You have a bunch of baby-faced aliens, so it's like when I play, you know, the game, I can't take them seriously. It's like you don't look evil, you don't look like you're the bad guy, you know. But in this, it's like they look the part, but they don't sound the part. So it's like it's like the same, you know, issue, but in reverse. They're not threatening. I can't take them seriously. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not everybody in the game. Like I remember that. No, I'm not trying to pick up the gun. Oh, screw it. Hold on. Let's pick up this gun for a second. Let's wreck this guy's shit over here.
Try to run.
See, he was pretty decent.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Yeah. You know, she's gonna, you know, start the Planeteers, and we're gonna summon Captain Planet, and he's gonna wipe out all the machines. Gotcha.